Season 4 just dropped its test server patch notes and it's a wild ride. And trust me, some of these changes you're gonna love it. Let's kick things off with the MG42. Yeah, the LMG that already felt like a handheld minigun. Well, guess what? It got slapped. The chest and upper arm multipliers got toned down from 1.1x to 1x, so you'll have to work just a bit harder for those melty kills. And the Jaeger 250 round box, yeah, they've nerfed the ADS time penalty from 6% to 10% and tossed in a negative 8% ADS movement speed penalty too. Basically, you're trading mobility for that fat mag now. Then there's the USS-9 and this one's kinda good. That 41 AE 32 round mag got a plus 15% ADS bullet spread accuracy penalty, and the no stock build, its ADS movement speed buff went from 20% to just 12%. So yeah, your aggressive playstyle just got a reality check. Type 19 also caught a speed ticket. Sprint speed's been trimmed down from 6.34 meters per second to 6.1, and the accurate supportive long barrel now adds even more movement penalty. It's like they want you to feel slow on purpose. Now shotguns weren't safe either. HS0405, I'm looking at you. The fire interval jumped from 1211 milliseconds to 1280 milliseconds. So if you miss that first shot, well, good luck. The CX9 also took a hit, literally, with its hit flinch penalty jumping from 8% to 20%. You're gonna feel every bullet like a love letter from across the map. I hate this nerf for real. My teammates know why, but hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Some weapons actually got buffed, and quite nicely. A K117 players rejoice. Your ADS movement speed just got boosted from 3.09 to 3.28 meters per second. It's not a rocket launcher, but hey, speed is speed. The ISO got a clean movement speed bump too, from 4.92 meters per second to 5.14. Now that's more like it. Combine that with some tight strafing and you've got yourself a sleeper SMG pick. Striker 45 is suddenly looking spicy too. ADS time reduced from 240 milliseconds to 210 milliseconds, and ADS bullet spread improved. The devs are clearly trying to breathe life back into the underrated SMGs this season. And hold on, the QXR Enhanced Bolt got a buff to the chest multiplier. Now it's 1.2x instead of 1.1x. That's a nice little boost for people who still love its weird recoil pattern. Meanwhile, the QQ9 is secretly cooking. ADS BSA got tighter, and the 10mm mag now has increased bullet impact from 10% to 30%. It's subtle but deadly, just like those players who never mic up in ranked. Let's talk about the PPH-41 for a second because it got a nice little mobility bump this season. Sprint speed has been increased by 5%, which might not sound like much on paper, but in close range fights, that extra burst of movement can be the difference between juking a full mag or catching one straight to the face. Now here's a twist, the Tech 9 after getting nerfed in BR actually got a bit of love in multiplayer. Hip fire spread was improved, going from 220, 130 down to 200, 110. So while BR players might be crying, multiplayer mains can rejoice. You might actually land your shots now when panic firing around corners. The PKM, one of the beefiest LMGs out there, also got a quality of life upgrade. Hit flinch has been reduced from 0.65 to 0.55. That means less screen shake when you're getting hit. It's a small tweak, but a satisfying one. Now the Odin didn't walk away untouched either. With the YKM light stock, you're now taking an added plus 8% hit flinch penalty. And if you're using the operator foregrip, prepare to feel a bit sluggish, because that setup now slaps on a negative 8% ADS movement speed penalty. Basically, if you like tanky builds, you'll feel the trade-offs even more this season. And lastly, the Manowar got a spicy upgrade through its thermite ammo. The damage profile's been bumped from 10 to 9 to 15 to 9. That's not just a little buff, that's a straight up power surge. It's going to burn through enemies faster, and let's be honest, nothing feels quite as satisfying as watching someone panic from burn damage mid-fight until it's yourself. Over in the operator zone, Annihilator's duration went from 20 seconds to 30 seconds. That's basically a free kill extension. Claw and Shadowblade also got their durations bumped up too, and even the VTOL lasts longer now, from 40s to 45s. So yeah, killstreak enjoyers, eat good this season. But before you get too happy, let's balance it with a few painful hits. Bull Charge now consume more energy after kills, and Tuck 5 needs more energy to activate. You can't just spam it like before. And then the RCXD. They actually gave it a timer, 60 seconds, which is kinda fair but also hilarious considering most of us use it once and forget it exists. Finally, props to the devs for making gunship cheaper, dropping the cost from 1800 to 1700. Because let's be honest, if someone's earning a gunship, they've probably already won, might as well without Percy. But now, let's switch gears, because the Battle Royale side of things, yeah, they didn't escape this chaos either. Let's kick things off with the AK-117. In BR, its damage profile got tweaked from 25 to 24 to 19 to 25 to 22 to 19. It's not a massive drop, but if you're used to lasering people from mid-range, you might feel the difference. Plus, ADS bullet spread got slightly nerfed, not tragic but definitely noticeable. Then we've got the Tech 9, which honestly feels like it's been nerfed every other patch at this point. This time they hit the stomach and arm multipliers, nerfing them from 1.1x to a flat 1x. And the hip fire spread increased from 140 to 120-50. Translation: you might wanna stop relying on hip fire and start aiming like a responsible adult. Meanwhile, M13 players, rejoice! You actually got a buff. ADS bullet spread accuracy improved from 14.7 to 12.6, meaning tighter shots and fewer "how did that miss" moments. Let's talk BR classes because this is where it gets interesting. Desperado got a turret fire rate buff, which means more bullets, more pressure and more salty enemies trying to run you over. Trap Master just became the MVP of passive aggression. They increased the number of charges from 3/4 to 4/5. That's right, you get more traps to scatter around like candy on Halloween. Get ready for more surprise zaps mid-rotation. Jet Boost also got a nice touch-up with increased active duration. Now let's get into the cheeky tech stuff. Hacker got its hack duration buffed, and now it takes even longer to remove a hack once it hits you. So next time your minimap goes dark and your screen starts freaking out, just know it's supposed to be that annoying. And then there's Rewind, already a popular pick, and now it just got juiced. Instead of 1 or 2 uses, you now get up to 3 charges. That's 3 chances to teleport out of awkward gunfights or make your enemy look silly while they shoot at your afterimage. Let me know in the comments who got buffed too much, who got done dirty, and which change surprised you the most. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, sub if you want to stay on top of all things COD Mobile, and hey, share this with your squad before they bring outdated guns into your next match.